Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey y'all,
and welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views. Kurt, I am never
our
ready.
producers are smart.
He is. Producer Rob, hi, how are you?
How you doing, Rob?
I'm fine.
Thanks for keeping me spit spot on task.
You know what? You're all right. Everything is good.
There's a lot of ping pongs in my head. You understand that, right?
Is that what they are? Ping pongs?
Yeah.
Like
Ping pong
rapid
balls?
fire.
Yeah.
You know, you remember the shoe carnival when you got in there and you had to grab a coupon or money or whatever it was?
Yeah.
That's what my ping pongs look like.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one of those ping pong things that
Oh,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
in there
Yeah.
and
And they just
the
kinda-
air blows?
yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what the inside of my head
Yeah.
looks like. I can promise you that. You want to know why? Because we are 43 days as of this recording to go time. Like to the official beginning of Jeep Beach. 43 days. Do you
We're getting
understand
there.
how
It's-
fast that goes by?
Yeah, it goes real fast. Especially when we're continuing to add on certain things.
It's unbelievable. I'm really excited. And that is one of the things we're going to talk about today. How about that? You want to talk about that today?
Sure.
What are we talking about?
We're going to talk about some of the things that we're adding on.
Yeah.
Things.
Things. Okay, so I will title this
Things.
podcast Jeep Beach episode like 150-something things.
Things.
So, and speaking of things,
Things.
I have one set beside me.
We do. We have a special guest.
Special guest today.
One of our Jamly members and
Yes.
amazing volunteers who actually is now getting voluntold. I've
Yeah.
been told he's being voluntold.
Yeah, there's our new sales guy.
That's our new sales guy? Sweet.
Well, you know, the
He said
problem
that
is,
sounded too much like work. Everybody, Richard Kershaw in the house. Woo!
you know, Richard was the one that made a mistake of taking my invite to come into the studio. So, you know,
There's the accurate sound
it's
effect.
partly his fault. So we will not take all the blame.
Well, you know,
know.
I'll take it all. I don't care. I got big shoulders these
well-
days. Lots of ping pongs in the head and big
Yeah.
shoulders. So it is what it is,
But
right?
we got a lot going on.
We do have a lot going on and exciting things. First and foremost, how do you gentlemen feel about a field
No.
trip?
What?
A field trip.
Oh,
you don't
love-
like field trips?
Oh, I love
Being
field
on a
trips.
cruise?
No.
No, well,
It's a field
I'm not-
trip.
It is a field trip.
Yeah. No, not really. That's more like a water trip. Field trip is field.
Fields.
You know,
Okay.
land.
All right. Where we going?
So could be but a cruise could be a field trip.
I ain't going on a cruise.
Can
you imagine
I
being
got
stuck-
something up my sleeve
Yeah,
that I
but-
cannot tell you.
Well, then
No.
why are you teasing us?
Because I'm going to tell you on Friday, April 25th at
Yeah.
noon during Jeep Beach where
That's
I'm
right.
going.
Because, you know, can you imagine being stuck on a ship with Rob for 5 to 7 days?
No.
No, it's a ship. The ship is huge. I'd probably never see you unless it was something we had to go with. It was a band playing or something, and then we'd meet up.
okay.
These ships are enormous. Richard,
Yes.
you been on a cruise?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so
Do you like them, Richard? We
love
have
them.
this conversation
I love
so often at
We've
Jeep
never been
Beach.
on one.
Kurt and Charlene have
Yeah.
never. Now, we are island hoppers. We are
Yep.
boat riders, all of the things. The one thing that has never appealed to me is being on a boat with 3,000 people. I just have a
3,000.
problem.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a big boat. How many people are on your
Probably
cruises?
but more than
5.
that now.
Like 5,000.
Here's the
see,
thing.
even worse.
Here's the thing, what you've got to try to do. You do the weekend cruise. All it does, it takes you to the Bahamas, and it takes you to their private island for a day, and then you're back. You leave
But
Friday
see,
evening, come back Monday morning.
This girl, if you put my happy butt on a boat, I want to go where I want to go, when I want to go, and not on somebody else's schedule. Because,
But you've never been to these places.
Well, some of them I have.
I don't think you've been to their private island. These cruises, no, you haven't, because the only way to get there is with the boat.
Well, but
We've
that's
been
not very much. Here's the devil's
We've been
advocate,
to a private island.
where there weren't 5,000 people.
So, are you going to be on that list when it's released?
True. No, not that private island. Another one. Another private island.
And I'm not saying I'm not knocking cruises. I'm just saying it's something that has never appealed to me. So when you guys tell me and say we want to go on a field trip and we want mom and dad to take us on a cruise, we get that all the time, y'all. I'm thinking that sounds like a lot of work to me.
We'll put it in the memory bank and maybe we'll
go on a cruise.
Maybe we'll go on a
Cruises
cruise.
simply can be as busy as you want to be. It can be as laid back as you want to be.
Okay, well, I do want to. I want to take Jeep Beach on a field trip.
Okay. All right. So we're
I'm
going to get
ready.
back to the field trip.
So I want to take Jeep Beach Nation on a field trip. Do you want to go with me, Rob?
I'd go, sure.
You want to go with me, Richard?
Oh, definitely.
He's a sales guy.
Where
He's
do
gotta
you
go make
think it
some-
would be? What do you think? What should we do? Where should we go? I just want to take a field trip. I have an idea,
You do? Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
but I
Well,
can't
I wanna go where
tell
it's
you.
cold.
I can't.
What?
He's such a lie.
Where it's cold?
Yeah.
But I can't tell you
can
where
you
we're
can go up
going.
to Jacksonville right now, and it's cold
It's
up
cold.
there.
Yeah, true.
I can't tell you where we're going until April 25th, Friday, April 25th, dead center of the obstacle course when we break for the national anthem
Okay.
and the Navy SEALs and all the things. And then I'm going to tell you where we're going.
It's okay. You paying?
No.
Oh, see, I knew that was a kid. Richard, I think a cruise is better. Yeah. Food's free.
I'm not paying for your cruise either.
Hey, the food's free. You get your alcohol package if you choose.
But I am excited about some of the things that we were pitched on. And I thought, you know what, this could be fun. So I'll tell you then where we're going and what we're doing.
Okay, so
Yep.
I'll start saving my pennies and
Yep.
Get your
returning-
permission slip signed.
getting the return
Get
You
your
will.
mom-
You
get your
will
mom-
need a permission slip signed.
I will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll need one. Are you going to need one? You're going to
Oh
need
yeah,
one.
100%.
My probation officer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I will
guys.
have my ankle bracelet off by then, so you know I'm
All right.
covered. I'm covered.
All right.
Anyway, so that is big news coming, and you're going to see more and more about that. And we want you guys, Jeep Beach Nation, to start guessing where and what kind of field trip would Jeep Beach Nation want to go on? That's what I
right.
want to know. So you'll be seeing that come across our social media more and more. But we've got something up our sleeve that we can't tell everybody quite yet, but we'll be able to tell it
Very soon.
Friday, April 25th at noon.
Well, you know, I was out at the Speedway today,
And Bike Week, man.
well,
full
bike
swing,
week. But
full
you,
swing.
You want me to tell you what made me so sad?
What?
I saw them hauling our dirt out. Just for them to haul it back in here in 40-something days. Well,
not even.
30-something
Not
days.
even. Yeah, let's look at that. Here, let me pull up my handy dandy
Yeah, pull up your
computer.
handy dandy thing. But they were out
Let me pull
there
up my handy
tearing down
dandy
the obstacle
calendar.
course because they've got some road races coming up this
1,
weekend.
2, 3,
But
4,
how many?
5, and 6 Wednesdays.
6 Wednesdays we're dumping dirt.
They're bringing it all back in.
6 Wednesdays we're dumping dirt. But
So this Wednesday, when we're recording this podcast, they're taking all that dirt away.
Yep.
And in 6 more Wednesdays,
They're
6
gonna be bringing
Wednesdays,
it all
they're going to bring
back
that
in.
same exact dirt all the way back in to
They
bring.
storing it at your house?
Yeah,
No,
it's
your
backyard.
backyard.
My backyard.
Your
Yeah.
swimming pool.
In the pool.
Fills
Yeah.
my pool up, and then they'll empty.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Bye.
But I will tell you the coolest thing while I was there, American Flat Track was after warming up and getting the track ready. and
Okay.
those I stopped and watched them for about 20 minutes, and I'm still telling you, them boys are crazy.
It's adrenaline. And,
I
you know,
mean,
that's this Friday night.
Friday night, we'll be
This
there
Friday
for the
night.
Jeep Beach night.
at
American Flat Track.
Flat Track. And no, these are not them. But we do have a code. Hold on.
Hold on.
You've got it right there.
I got it somewhere right
Yes.
here.
All right.
Hold on. There is a code. You guys keep talking about it, Kurt.
Yeah,
It's-
there'll be.
there's-
So if you come on Friday night, they have a whole
I'm
area
losing
just for
my-
Jeeps to
I'm
park.
losing my headphones.
They have a whole area just for Jeeps to park.
I think it's Jeep 20.
Is it Jeep
I think
20?
Jeep or
Is that?
JB 20. One of the two.
All right, I'm looking right now,
Yeah,
y'all.
it was one of those.
See, I even go huge shout out right now to our social media team. You guys are killing it, y'all. They have got so much stuff that they're responsible for.
Is that it right there?
And it's crazy. So here it is, y'all. Right there, the promo code JB20, and you don't have to be a Jeep Beacher. If you're listening
Right.
to this, you can use our code and get $20 reserve tickets plus exclusive Jeep parking if you are a Jeep driver. And tickets are at AmericanFlatTrack.com. You can find this. Can you see that post, Aurora? I hope you can. Intern Aurora running the cameras. But this is on our social media feeds. Okay, so this is on Instagram, Facebook, all of the things, and it's on JBR playing. But the code is
And Jeep Beach
JB20
Official on our YouTube channel.
and Jeep Beach Official on our YouTube
Look at that, Rob.
channel.
It's only taken me a
And
year and a half to remember that.
All those things are right there. Look, I'm even sharing this right now. So if you follow me, Kurt, and I on social media, you'll find it on our site, on
Yep.
our page too. But it's $20 reserve tickets plus Jeep parking, and good seats, lots of fun, and just watching these guys. You know, there's so many cool things that happen during Bike Week, and it's crazy that we get to partner with American Flat Track and go check it out on Friday.
You know,
night.
maybe some of those people in American Flat Track, you know,
There's a lot of Jeepers in
there's
the
a
bike
lot
community.
of Jeepers in the back community. Hey, you know, bikers like field trips.
Bikers do like field trips.
So, you
maybe
never
they'll
know.
be interested.
You never know.
Anyway, I am really excited, really stoked. And we have been out and about during all the Bike Week festivities. And this town is really excited that the bikers are here / riders. I know
Yes.
I'm supposed to be calling them riders,
That's right. They're riders now.
Yeah.
They're riders in the storm.
Yeah.
No,
well,
sorry. Anyway.
No, that was.
Did it? Well, I
I'm
mean-
impressed.
They were riding in Storm on Wednesday.
They were
Yes.
riding in the
Little
storm.
quick one went
Yeah,
through.
that was good. So anyway, and the rest of the week and the time has been absolutely perfect, gorgeous weather. So yay for that Chamber of Commerce
Yes.
weather that they brought up for us. But the people are excited. People are very excited. The bars, even the bike community as a whole, when they see us when we're out and about with our Jeep Beach promo stuff, we're giving out cards. And we were hoping to have the Jeep here, the giveaway Jeep this week. It didn't come off. It didn't roll off the truck this
Because it's
week.
getting close.
But it's getting closer. So hopefully within the next week or two, we should have it on site in Daytona Beach, which is going to be really exciting. And we'll have the rest of March and April to show it off and show you guys. I'm excited for that.
We were out there looking at track laps today and looking at some vendor areas today that we've expanded. And there's a lot of people coming.
There's a lot of people coming. Lots and lots and lots of people coming. And I don't even know how many registrations we're at right now, so I'm not even going to take a gander at that, but it's a bunch.
It's a bunch.
And the other thing with that is we still have openings, some openings, not a lot, for track laps are still available. If you didn't get your track lap for Tuesday, April, whatever that is, 22nd, April 22nd is the track lap day. And then Wednesday and Thursday is Cracker Ranch, the off-road.
Big things going on that Wednesday, right?
Huge surprises happening out at Cracker Ranch.
If anybody's here for
that
Jeep Beach and
Wednesday.
wants to take a field trip on Wednesday, you need to take a field trip to the Cracker
I'm all
Ranch.
about field trips, and I just want to do these field trips.
Okay.
So I'm going. Do I have permission to leave the Speedway on Wednesday and go to Cracker Ranch?
Well, considering you left it last year,
I'm doing it again this year.
Do I have permission to leave the Speedway?
Sure, your vendors won't mind at all. You let them load in however they want to.
Yeah, I won't be there. I'll just have to see the videos and watch
you
what
can
happens.
voluntold Richard.
Hey, Richard, what are you doing Wednesday? If he's not world traveling,
So
he's busy.
he's our sales guy.
Yeah.
Sales guy Richard.
He's
Sales guy Richard.
Last year I took pictures of the track laps. So
Did
that-
you?
yeah.
You helped.
Oh,
Thank
very
you
nice.
so much.
fun, yeah.
All right, so actually, I'm glad that you brought that up because I want to talk about photography because you guys, we raise a lot of money for charity. I want to say last year we were just shy of $40,000 for charity from our
Really? Wow.
pictures. Maybe that's a little high. I can't remember the exact numbers, but it was fantastic. So when you guys are out and about, I think Charlie and Billy, who are our director of, I call them our road pick shots, right? It's like,
Yep.
It's like the bike guys that are around town and they position themselves wherever throughout
on the loop?
Daytona.
I see the guy on the loop all the time. Yep.
He has a gazillion pictures of our Jeep.
Can I tell a quick story on that? 'Cause
Yeah.
I did see this picture, and you're talking about road pics. Our neighbors that live behind us have a little 3-wheel moped.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, they rode through the road pics, downloaded their picture, and posted it right in the middle of Bike Week. I was like,
love
yes!
it. So it's not just he's not just getting the bikes, you
Oh,
know.
no, he's getting them
He's
all.
getting everybody. And when we go, I know he's got 10,000 pictures of our Jeep because he's all the time honking and waving at us, and Kurt honks. And anyway, but that's what you guys do. You're part of that team, right? When you did the track laps. So when you sign up for track laps, number one, it includes a free download of you crossing the start finish line in your Jeep on the Daytona International International Speedway, which is just in and of itself is an experience beyond all other experiences.
Correct.
I don't care how many times you've ridden that, if you've done hot laps or the parade laps with us, or you run it, or you do the March to Stop Suicide on Friday, whatever it may be. Anytime you're on that speedway, it's just really mind-boggling to stand there and look at those 33-degree embankments and just think, man, those cars are that close to each other at 200 miles an hour coming around that like this. On TV, it looks like they're like, a little bit at an angle, but when you're on the track surface and you look up those high banks, there's a reason they call them high banks, right? I mean, it's crazy. But you guys and the photography team, you go out and y'all capture all these images. So you shot the track laps at the start finish line. It may be on the obstacle course. It may be at Cracker Ranch, just wherever. I even know they did some on the beach this year, and we're working on some more beach positions where people can just drive by and get a picture from Jeep Beach with the official logo and all of that on it as a keepsake and a souvenir. So with that said, please make sure you follow the Jeep Beach photography stuff, because you can go in and every download, every item that you buy, whatever it may be, that's money back to charity. And that is so awesome. But it takes a legion of photographers to capture all this, because did we mention last year we had over 40,000 Jeeps in Daytona Beach?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Now, I have a question for
Yes.
people. When will we be able to announce what's going on Wednesday? Because I have some vendors who are interested.
Well, I hope that just trust us on this.
Well, I know it, but
this is not Charlene clearance. If I tell you what it is, then I have to go to jail.
Well, that's the reason you're not telling until we have.
And I don't want to go to jail right now.
Until somebody says
Although
we have the ability to tell.
Bouncing so hard.
Let's ping pong back to the track lap real quick.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
This is kind of interesting. Has there ever been a 392 did a real lap?
Yes.
Opened
Yeah,
up?
we did
that the
Very
year
first
that we
year.
gave it
Open
away.
it up and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
All the way
105
around.
miles, 105 miles an hour on the high banks. The scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
and you were in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an eerie feeling when you're going through 1 and 2. I mean, 'cause
And you're like this?
Oh, yeah.
You want to,
In a Jeep.
and you can
feel like it
feel
wants
it.
to flip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
I mean,
totally wanted to flip, and I was like, "We're dying. We're gonna die. We're definitely dying."
But
right
it
now."
was fun.
It was crazy.
It's a cool ride.
That's kind of neat.
It's
Yeah.
the craziest thing. It was the first year that Stellantis launched the Jeep 392, and it was in 2021 when we gave Pam from Kentucky won our giveaway that year.
Yep.
That was the 392, which, by the way,
You
could win it this year too.
You're going to take
Yep.
that one around the lap? too?
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should
There
one
you go.
time.
Maybe we
Just-
should.
Yeah.
That'd be
Just to
kinda
say
cool.
that 392 went around the
went
track.
around the
also.
track.
I'll have to vet that and see if we can.
Maybe
get that
what we could
scheduled.
do is after the track laps are over, we could get one of the drivers there to do a hot lap in it real quick.
Y'all, it's the craziest feeling
Yep.
because Jeeps are not meant to be at a 33-degree angle at 105 miles an hour
Yeah.
on the Daytona International Speedway.
But it is fun.
Our insurance company, I'm sure, loved it.
Now, how fast did you end up really
It
going?
was 105.
No, I mean on the straightaway. Did you get going?
105.
105. That was it?
105.
It
Yeah, we wouldn't-
It kicks back after that.
Oh, it does a governor
Yeah.
on it.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
You could take that out, and then you could really see it.
No, you
that-
can't,
take that
Kurt. You do
take that
not.
restri-
What he
restrictor
just said
plate.
is a lie, Jeep Beach Nation. Do not listen to
Oh, yeah.
anything that these two have.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is Charlene's official disclaimer. They full of beep, and you do not listen to them.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Off air.
Yeah.
We are not responsible or encouraging you to do anything with your 392. Are we, Kurt? No, we are not, is the answer.
Well, she said that, not me, because if I had one, guess what, Rob? It's coming off.
But
That
Jeep
governor-
Beach
that
Nation.
restrictor plate comes off.
yeah.
But Jeep Beach Nation, we are not responsible or suggesting you do anything of the nature.
So I'm not suggesting they need to upgrade their 392.
Anyway, you guys,
That's
you
what I
can
thought.
win. You can
Oh,
win
yeah.
one.
Wait a minute. Let's back up here. If you had one,
We would not alter it.
would you want it
That's
upgraded?
Oh, it is. You get one of those, I guess, the bully dogs or whatever.
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
a computer programmer.
I guess you guys are not hearing what I'm saying.
No, we're
I
not.
am
We're not.
not
We're not.
responsible for any stupid ideas coming out of Kurt and Rob right now, Jeep Beach Nation. Jeep Beach is
Stupid
not
ideas. Stupid
responsible.
ideas.
That's not stupid.
Stupid ideas.
Oh, man.
Stupid
stupid.
ideas. Stupid
Talking to
ideas.
the woman who wants to
good
get in an Indy car.
Yeah. Now, how fast do you think that 392 could go if it was fixed?
I think it'd go probably 130, 140.
In a Jeep, y'all.
But now let me
Again,
tell you, we were at the Indy race this past weekend over in St. Pete.
Yeah.
There's a hairpin turn.
Oh.
There's 14 turns there.
and it's a 90-degree turn, and it is unbelievable to watch.
They were coming
it's
down
my favorite spot
at 100.
on that track.
Their top speed on that track because of the turns is about 110. Isn't that what he
Something like
said?
that, yeah.
About 110 mile an
man.
hour. But they would come down from 110 mile an hour to basically
To almost a stop to turn.
left, and then they're back at 110 miles. It's the craziest
And
thing.
it'd be faster than you can blink your eye. It's the most unbelievable
We were standing
thing I love that turn.
there was a
it's
gate
crazy to watch.
where you could see them come by. There was nothing that obstructs your view, and we're standing there, and they're literally coming by so quick. It's just a blur. Oh, you hear it, and you see a little street go by.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it,
And
love it, love
is-
it, love it, love it.
It was a very cool
And I'm going to
experience.
give a huge shout out to Racing Optics, our official windshield protection company. So Racing Optics, the official Jeep Beach windshield protector. They, that's so. Here you go. If you want your Jeep to identify as an Indy car.
You put Racing Optics on it, and then you
And
can
then
make
you have
the
the same
upgrade.
tearaways that the Indy cars have.
NASCAR does the same thing, though, right?
They do.
NASCAR has
So
Racing
does,
Optics. So does Supercross, who's
Supercross.
been in town.
That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
And they do the goggles for the riders for Supercross,
But-
and then all the windshields for the
But we were at
motorsports.
one of
So
their
huge
cars.
shout out to Racing Optics. Amazing to watch that system at work.
He had 8 layers of the Racing Optics on the windshield, and it was crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
They're wafer thin, right?
No, they're fairly.
they?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm saying they're strong.
Yeah.
But they make them.
Yeah, but they're real
the
thin.
clarity is it's truly unbelievable because you can see like the windshields of the IndyCar, or if you've got it on your Jeep windshield, you see the layers because you see the little pull tabs down in the corner, and that you just grab it, peel it off, and you're crystal clear again if you get all the road grime and stuff like that on it, or if you're on the trails and you are going through the mud. It's also very efficient to be able to just clear
How
it
much
off.
is something like that Racing Optic stuff for your windshield?
It's,
I
a
know
little over
very
$100.
$100,
Yeah.
right?
And how many-
100 to 150, and they have a great show special.
How many layers do you get of the
3?
You get 3 layers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so for your Jeep, it's 3 layers.
Okay.
But
And
anyway,
there is a process for people who have tried to do it themselves.
Yeah,
Either
yeah.
watch their video or take it to a tent. Someone
like a
who
window
does
tent
knows what they're
company
doing.
that
knows
knows,
what they're doing because
Certified Racing Optic installer.
Yes,
you
yes.
can have it put on to where it is crystal clear. So I know some people had some issues with bubbling and stuff like that.
Well, Kurt and I may or may not have tried.
Yeah. And
We're
it is-
speaking from experience.
and the reason why you either didn't get it wet enough.
We
or-
are not professional
No, we are
Racing
not.
Optics window
But
protection.
when we took it to a tent guy, guess what? It was crystal clear.
It's exactly how it's supposed
How
to
it's
be.
supposed to work. But
And you can do it yourself, but it is a process, and you do need to follow every step of
Yeah.
their video installation if you're a DIYer,
yeah.
a do-it-yourselfer. So, anyway,
Is that what you consider?
DIYer.
DIY.
Is that what you consider your?
Oh,
are
good
you a
tune, by the way.
DIYer?
What?
DIY.
DIY.
Peter Gabriel.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
I
run.
knew
I got a
write
funny
that down.
story about Peter Gabriel. I'll have to tell you at the break.
All right. So anyway, you guys, that is
break.
that
I mean, at the
lots
end of-
going
end of the-
on.
end of the podcast? Yeah.
Lots happening in Florida right now, and we're just excited to welcome you guys back here. But we are releasing all of the official events on social media, and I just showed you guys one, right?
Yep.
The one about the American Flat Track, which is Friday.
Friday night.
But I'm going to go back to my handy dandy phone and show you guys all the events. Now, please, you guys remember what? Right here.
There
So
we go.
please remember that when you see Jeep Beach, that is the official. And we understand, and there's so many of you, Jeep Beach Nation, that knows there's only one official's page, but what happens is a lot of groups that are coming into town will grab our stuff and make their own events. Okay. Do not trust the information because we've already seen 2 of these spin-off events from ours that has the wrong times, wrong location. So if you're not following the official stuff, you're likely going to end up somewhere you don't intend on being.
Correct.
at
Or
the
you're
wrong
gonna miss
time.
it at all.
Yeah, because we're seeing that they're not getting duplicated.
Is everything on the app?
I have no idea. I haven't
Okay.
been on the app in a while.
Well,
to be
that's
honest
another thing
with
too.
you.
Is
So,
download the app. They
yeah,
got the
download
stamp.
the app,
You know,
follow,
that'll
and
work.
follow our website, follow
Yeah.
our social media, all the things, because the schedule is up there. And then like I said, right now, the social media team has the official start, which is March to Stop Suicide at Jeep Beach 2025, which is Friday, April 18th. You can start registering at 9 a.m. that morning, and the march is at 9:30. Then you've got Sunset on the Sand that evening at 6. You have the Jeep. They've already caught this. The J fell off the Eep. So
Yeah.
we have Eep Beach. Meet and greet at Teddy Morris's Destination Daytona up in Ormond Beach, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So really just all kinds of stuff happening, but please make sure that you are following this website or this social media, which is, are we official Jeep Beach or Jeep Beach official? We are, our page
Now the YouTube channel
is what?
at Jeep Beach Official.
Yep.
At Jeep Beach Official. And our social media, y'all, I get this so much up. Do y'all understand why they don't put me on stuff like this? Number one,
Well, we got to wrap up our podcast.
Okay, well, anyway, just make sure it shows you that, you guys, because that's the official stuff. It's either Jeep Beach Official or Official Jeep Beach, one or the other two. But those are the links, and they're putting up all of our entertainment schedule and who's coming. And remember, if you are a local and you're not a Jeep owner, it doesn't matter. Just like Bike Week right now, we do not own a bike, but we are out in the middle of all the Bike Week festivities, enjoying the bands, enjoying the sounds, the excitement, just everybody being in town. And we want you to do the same, you guys, during
Just come
Jeep
hang out
Beach.
with us.
Come hang out with us. We've got great raffles that are not Jeep specific. So just all kinds of fun things happening.
Good food, good people, good music.
Good times, great music. It just the camaraderie of the Jeep Beach Nation. You guys are my family. That's all I can say. And I love you. It is such an honor to be able to represent you guys and to be the voice of Jeep Beach Nation, which is what JBR is and why we have Jeep Beach News and Views.
There you go.
All right.
So
Okay.
I see producer Rob out there giving me the cut sign like I got to wrap this up. So I feel like I didn't tell you everything I needed to. So that means you're going to have
we'll
to
be
tune
back
in next week.
So you know what you do? You look at them right now and go, peace out.
Peace out. We'll see you next week, Jeep Beach Nation. Love you guys.
Bye,
And
guys.
Thank you, Richard, for
Thank
being
you, Richard, for
voluntold
being
and
here.
sitting
You're
in.
welcome. No
Man of
problem.
many words over there.
I'm trying to be good.
Bye, y'all. Bye, Rob.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.